So we are home from the wedding way earlier than anticipated because we just had the most embarrassing moment of both of our whole lives. Good morning, guys. We decided that we wanted to vlog today. It's just gonna be a day of nesting and we're gonna start setting the crib up, which is really exciting. Right now, we're gonna go do Josh's favorite thing. If you watch our vlogs and you know what his favorite thing is, pause, comment your guess, and then press play, okay?
We're
ready?
all gonna get it right, though.
Okay, ready? Pause. We're gonna go play disc golf. So I am 35 weeks pregnant, and so I'm pretty proud of myself that I'm still going and playing disc golf with Josh.
Proud of you too.
Thank you.
Yep, you're a good wife.
My feet are swollen. My rings are now around my neck because my fingers look like sausages.
I love sausages though.
I wouldn't have to kiss them.
Oh, well I said I love sausages, so
Then kiss
I'll
them.
eat it.
And then also we have some goss to tell you guys because we were supposed to be going on our baby moon this weekend, but we cancelled it, and we will tell you guys about that a little bit later on. And then tonight we're going on a little datey date.
Yeah, a little datey poo.
Little
Little poo date.
Oh my god.
Imagine that. Imagine like a dream house. You've got a master bathroom, two like, you know, you got the jacuzzi tub, but you've got two toilets facing each other.
Outdoor toilets.
So you could just like sit on the porcelain throne and chat.
What's that song, remember, that you showed me, and they're like, a small dog and a big pool and like all that? You're like,
that remix to that girl, and she's like, why can't I have it all?
What if it was like outdoor toilets with a view?
Yeah.
Wow.
We need to stop.
We need to just turn this off.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you guys at disc golf.
So pretty in here, isn't it?
Okay guys, I'm coming to you live from the Tucker bedroom. Josh is trying to sleep, and I just wanted to check in with you guys and tell you that I think this is going to be a 2-day vlog because I don't really see how we're going to get everything done today that we wanted to get done today because we're so tired that we're just going to nap now. But honestly, that is a super realistic pregnancy vlog. Just getting so tired. My feet are so swollen from disc golf now. So yeah, we'll just have a nap. We'll probably start the crib later. Still go on our date night. But then yeah, there's like some other nesting stuff that we'll probably just do tomorrow. So lucky you, you get 2 days of our lives. Look at the glow up, you guys. We're all dressed up because we're going on our date. Part of the reason why we're doing this is because we had to cancel our baby moon. I don't know if we'll have time tonight to explain that saga to you, but we will explain it tomorrow because, as I said earlier, this is now a 2-day vlog. And also, we have not even started with the crib. Probably not going to do it today. It's probably going to be a tomorrow thing.
Most likely.
Because this man got very distracted.
Well, I mean, I had some priorities.
After our nap, his friend who lives in Vancouver randomly called him and was like, hey, I'm in town, they want to play disc golf, and so they went and played disc golf together.
Like, how can I say no to that?
Yeah, it's a good excuse. It's fair enough. You never see him. But this crib is getting done tomorrow, right?
Right.
And we're going to a wedding tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Very exciting day.
We gotta figure out what we're gonna wear.
I think I'm gonna wear what I wore at our maternity shoot.
Yeah.
I think that's
should probably
cute.
wear that too, honestly, just black.
Both wear what we wore at our maternity shoot.
Yeah. Hopefully it's washed.
It was a good look.
Just kidding.
We can wash it if it's not washed. We went to dinner. What would you give it out of 10, honestly?
About a 7.5. It was decent.
7, I would give it the same.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good. It wasn't the best we've ever had, but it was pretty good. And it was just nice spending time together as well. I would say company was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then we went to the pool, which we didn't film any of because it's kind of awkward to film at a public pool.
Yeah, there was like kids there.
Yeah, no, we weren't going to film, but that was a nice little swim. And now we have some popcorn and some cookies, and we are going to finish a movie that we started last night but never finished because someone fell asleep. I'm not going to mention who it was, but yeah, Josh fell asleep. So
I was waiting for that.
good morning, you guys. It is the next day, and look what we are doing. We are trying to
Building the crib.
we're trying to put the crib together. Josh, what have you started doing with the crib?
I started by removing it from the box.
Is that about how far you've gotten?
I've removed some of the components of the crib from the box.
Alright, you guys, so not much longer now, and then we will be on our way to the wedding. I still need to get ready. I'm not going to the wedding in a t-shirt, but I am really hungry right now, so I thought a really time-efficient way to make myself something to eat would be to use my portable blender and make my go-to smoothie recipe, which I really want to show you how I make it because one of my biggest cravings this pregnancy has been fruit. And if you watched my birth Q&A, one of the things that I'm doing to prepare for birth is I've been trying to get a lot of dates in. So there are a lot of dates in the smoothie, and I just really want to show you this recipe. I also want to show you guys the portable blender that I use because it just works amazingly and it makes it so much easier to quickly make something healthy to eat and then drink it as I get ready, as I'm on my way somewhere, which is exactly what I'll be doing today. And this portable blender in particular that I love is made by iHome, and they are sponsoring this section of the video, which is really exciting because not only do I love portable blenders, and especially their one, but they are also the first brand that I've ever worked with on this YouTube channel. So thank you so much, iHome. They've also been extra generous because for those of you who like what I have to say about their product, they have given a discount code, which I will have in the description so that you can try their product for a fraction of the price. But without any further ado, let me show you how I make my smoothie. Okay, so I'm a big believer that the best smoothies are made with frozen fruit. So as you can see here, I have 6 frozen grapes. Sorry, not grapes. My pregnancy brain. I have 6 frozen dates, all chopped up. I have about half a banana, and then I have about a handful of frozen mango. And I make sure to chop them up in about 1-inch pieces, just so that it's really easy on the blender and I don't like a chunky smoothie. And I use cashew milk, and so before I add my protein powder and my chia seeds, I add the milk and then I blend the frozen fruit. So let's do that. There she goes. All right, so I blended up the fruit and the milk, and then I just added about half a scoop of my vanilla vegan protein powder, and now I'm going to add about a teaspoon of chia seeds. Now I'm going to give this baby one final blend, and then that's all I basically do. And then I'm going to show you how this portable blender can actually self-clean. All right, so that was a very sudden change to me being in the kitchen with the blender making a smoothie to being in the car all dressed up.
I must just say, you look pretty good in the kitchen. Just saying.
I love when you interrupt me to say something that is both complimentary and also slightly sexist. Anyways, what I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted was that this must be a very disorienting change for you guys. There was no warning, and then boom, I'm in the car. So I'm going to show you guys how the portable blender self-cleans once we're home after I've actually drank my smoothie, right? Because it doesn't make sense to self-cleanse it before I even drink the smoothie. So we're gonna try this smoothie right now. I know it's gonna be good because I make this recipe all the time, and it literally tastes like a vanilla-y, caramelly, fruity, homey heaven. highlights every single time. And if you've never tried cashew milk in a smoothie before, I highly recommend it. I just love the nutty, creamy taste of cashew. Yes, Joshua.
I just want to add that Alicia's little brother, he would probably say that smoothie slaps.
He probably would. He's 17. That's how the kids talk nowadays, isn't it?
Kids talk.
Also, can you tell that we're going to be parents soon? We have like a stroller wheel up there. That little thing back there is a baby carrier. And then also, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a car seat behind me as well. So, and I'm drinking a smoothie with 6 dates in it. All right, well, hopefully it's not too loud right now while we're driving. But we thought that now would be a good time to let you guys in on the baby moon goss and why we had to cancel our baby moon.
So we'd planned this baby moon. We were really excited. And then as the days got a little closer, we looked at the weather forecast. And you can probably see that it is not nice out there.
It is raining out there. It's the end of June, almost July.
Yeah.
And it's pouring down.
So we were going to be going to a really lovely spot with nice beaches and everything, and that was like the whole plan, was to go and spend time on the beaches.
A little island, beautiful white sandy beaches.
White sandy beaches, and then the weather changed, and then we realized we actually have a lot to do.
Yep.
You know, we had to build a crib, we had to, you know, organize some more stuff.
Just so many things for like nesting and like getting ready for our baby that's gonna be here.
So we thought, you know what, we're just gonna go out for dinner. We'll have probably a couple times this weekend.
Yeah.
Just make it a nice weekend with the two of us, and then get everything that we actually need to get done. Mm-hmm. And then after, once we have everything set up, the house is ready, you know, crib's fully built, you name it, then we can just go, okay, well, we have time this week because I'll be off work.
Yeah.
And then just go do something. Yeah.
Basically, we just decided we don't need a baby moon for intentional time together.
Yeah.
And it would be really hard for us to relax and enjoy our time away when it's, number one, pouring down rain, and number two, we have a massive to-do list lingering over our heads.
Yeah.
So we are home from the wedding way earlier than anticipated because we just had the most embarrassing moment of both of our whole lives. So basically, we show up at this wedding, and we already knew that we weren't really going to know many people because the guy whose wedding it was is a guy that Josh has worked with. So he just knows him through work, and that's basically it. He doesn't know like his family or his friends from his personal life or anything. So we were fully expecting not to really know people. We show up, we recognize no one, and we knew it was going to be an outdoor wedding, but we were kind of confused because it was just like at the back of this community hall, and there were like no decorations except like a couple white and black balloons, and we're just kind of like, what? There's like no arch, nothing, and we're just like, this is such a weird setup for a wedding, but we're not gonna judge.
No one is dressed up.
No one is dressed up.
Like sweatpants.
Yeah, like people in leggings, flip-flops, someone in like shorts and gumboots.
Yeah.
We were just like, this is the most casual wedding ever.
Mm-hmm.
But we check that, like I asked Josh to check the address, make sure we're at the right place. He checks it. It's like, yeah, we're at the right place. We're like, okay, well, the ceremony was supposed to start at 5, and like by 5:30, they're still not there. Like the bride and groom is still not there. We're like, okay, well, a lot of people are late to their weddings, so we'll just keep waiting. So we just keep waiting.
People start eating.
Yeah, people start eating, and we're like, oh wow, like this is super informal. Like people aren't even waiting
wait for the bride and groom to even get here.
Yeah, they're not even like, I guess we're gonna eat while they have the ceremony. Like, so we dish up some food for ourselves. It's like burgers and
ribs,
some ribs,
chicken and salmon.
These two guys walk up to us and they come sit by us, and they're just like, how do you know my Uncle Jared? Because we'd been talking to people this whole time saying like, oh yeah, we know Jared.
Because multiple people had come up to us and be like, so who are you? And we're like, oh yeah, like I used to work with Jared. They're
yeah,
like, oh, okay.
We're friends of Jared. Yeah, so this kid obviously knew that we knew Jared because other people had told him. He comes up to us, he's like, so how do you know my Uncle Jared? Josh was like, oh yeah, I worked with him for like 8 years. And he's like, oh yeah. And then Josh was like, is Jared just running late? And this kid's like, oh, I don't actually know if he's coming. And we're like, what? Like, is everything okay? Like, why is he not coming?
I was like, he's going to be late for his own wedding.
Yeah, we're like, he's going to be late for his own wedding. And this kid's like, his wedding?
I'm like, yeah, Jared's wedding.
We're like, isn't this his wedding? And he's like, no, this is my grad.
This is I'm like, you're joking, right? He's like, no, this is my graduation. I just graduated. And I was like, so you're telling me, like, this isn't a wedding? I'm like, you're messing with me, right? He's like, no, I'm dead serious. I don't know who you are. Nobody knows who you are. We're just wondering who you are.
We're eating their food.
I double check on my phone where it says we're supposed to be, and then it updates, and it says we're 12 kilometers away from where we need to be.
We're like, frick. This guy's not joking. We actually are. We just crashed.
I was like, yo, I'm so sorry. And he's like, it's fine. You guys can stay if you want. I'm like, no.
Yeah. No, we have
Why
to
would
go.
we stay? That's so awkward.
We have a wedding to be at.
We have a wedding to be at.
We don't know you.
And we don't know you or any of your family or friends.
Oh, it's so awkward. So then I'm laughing so hard because this is so embarrassing. And then I start crying from laughing. But then I lose complete control of my hormones and I start like sobbing. And I can't stop crying because I'm so pregnant and I can't control my hormones.
So she's just crying, like bawling her eyes out.
I'm just crying.
There's like 40 people there. And they're all just like looking at us. And we're like, okay. He's like, you can stay. And we're like, no. Like, we need to go. And so then Alicia's like, I'm going to go wait in the car. I'm like, I'm coming with you.
And then the guy, he goes, if you want to like take a video with me to show it to the groom that you actually did try to go to his wedding but just showed up at the wrong place, then you can take a video with me. So I will, this is so embarrassing because I'm bawling my eyes out, but I will insert the video here.
It's so odd.
Okay.
What is this?
This is
Jared
supposed to
Baker.
be
Oh.
Jared.
Sorry, Jared. It came to the wrong place.
Oh.
This is my grad.
What's your...
My name's Thomas.
Thomas?
Nice to meet you, Thomas.
We're at Thomas's
I don't
grad.
give a rip. I owe this to you. Okay. Oh, man.
So yeah, as you can see, I was extremely emotionally unstable.
So after we got back in the car, we said, like, screw it. Like, we still need to go to Jared's wedding. The reception is fully going by now. So
Yeah, we
I'm like,
missed his whole ceremony.
So I'm like, you know what? Like, I still need to at least, like, congratulate him. So we drive down the road, get to the right spot. Everybody's dressed up. It looks super pretty. They got fairy lights through the trees.
It looks like a wedding.
Looks like a wedding. And, like, I park the car and boom, Jared's right there. And I'm like, I hop out the car. I'm like, I'm so sorry, Jared. I tell him. He starts laughing. No worries about it. No worries, bro, or whatever.
We just stayed and we just chatted to people.
Yeah.
Talked to Jared for a bit. Met his wife because we hadn't actually met her before.
Yeah.
And then we just ended up leaving because honestly at
Your
that
feet-
point I just had such a headache from all of the crying that I was like actually proper dehydrated. My headache feels a little bit better now. But like, yeah, my feet super swollen because I was wearing 4-inch heels to some random guy named Thomas's graduation that I don't even know. I just want to like shower and go to bed even though it's like 8 o'clock because I'm just so embarrassed and so exhausted after that crazy emotional
It was actually
roller
so
coaster.
funny though. Holy cow. That was so funny.
Okay, so I just had a nice long shower just to decompress after that crazy evening that we had. And now I will show you guys how to clean this. So you can see it is dirty inside from my smoothie that I had. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill this to the 300 ml mark with some water. Now I'm going to put this motorized part on top with the blade. And then I'm going to turn it and I am going to press this button twice. Alright, all done. Now I am going to pour out this water. Alright, I just poured out the dirty water and it literally looks like it's been through the dishwasher. So obviously you don't want to just wash it like this every single time because you want to be using soap to give it a thorough clean. And there is a little user manual, really easy, really simple to understand, which tells you how to do the thorough cleaning safely. But that is the quick clean where the blender can just clean itself. So if you guys are interested in this portable cordless blender, it's really good for traveling, really good for a busy morning if you're on your way to work or school and you just don't have time to sit down and eat something. Just chuck your ingredients into your blender and just drink it in the car on the way to work. This is seriously so convenient and so perfect. It's also worth noting that this is USB chargeable, and one charge gives you 16 blends. So that's a super good battery life. I would not recommend a product to you guys that I did not think was amazing, and I truly think that this blender is amazing. But now I'm going to have a little something to eat and watch some UFC with my husband. Oh, but before that, I'll show you guys how the crib is looking. Look at this, you guys. How amazing does this look? I absolutely love it. It even came with a mattress and the changing pad. I love it. We still need to put the drawers in. And then there's also another drawer that goes underneath the crib. So we'll put all of that in. But I'm gonna do a whole video, probably once baby's here, of our nursery transformation, especially because we live in a 1-bedroom apartment, so we're gonna be sharing our room with our baby. So we have a lot of pretty cool creative ideas on how to maximize storage space and make it work, which might be helpful for some of you who are in a similar situation. So definitely be watching out for that video.